the promoters must get it that today's boxer is a different species altogether. Today's boxers have access to the media as good as the promoters had. Unlike those days in which the likes of Duncan were in control, where they had to set you up with the media and direct the questions or direct the agenda in which the discussion can go. Today's boxer has the privilege of doing that all by himself, just via a Twitter tweet or a Facebook post. He or she can put out his information or his side of the story out there. I think that Oscar De La Hoya, the promoter of Ryan Garcia, and Bernard Hopkins are handling the whole issue with Ryan Garcia wrongly. They should use a more tactical approach and not let their egos lead them. They are now businessmen and they are not boxers. They are carrying their ego as boxers into their business life. No, they need to explain and talk to Ryan Garcia on the direction in which they are taking him. And Ryan Garcia and his management team must all be on that same page. You coming to Twitter to tweet ills about Ryan Garcia, who is a fighter under your promotion, is not right. If you have issues with Ryan Garcia, you address them inside, and these things must not get into the public domain. Bernard Hopkins saying all manner of things and Ryan Garcia also coming to reply should tell you that there is fire on the mountain. How do they end this? They can only end this by sitting in one room, putting their ego aside as boxing promoters, and listen to the fighter and listen to him very good, and look at way of which they can appease or make him happy or give him better opportunities or even meet him halfway with his proposal. Coming to Twitter to tweet this by Oscar De La Hoya is something I find very distasteful. You have to say that I'm really concerned about Ryan Garcia's mental state, De La Hoya wrote on X, considering his history of mental instability, which he's documented himself. His current erratic shows he is clearly out of focus on Saturday's fight. You won't take my calls. Ryan, I hope you are okay. The Ryan, I hope you are okay is total BS in my humble opinion. If you really are seeking for the wellness or the well-being of Ryan Garcia, you as his promoter should know where he would be, because by now you would have made hotel arrangements and final training arrangement towards the fight. So you as his promoter should know where he would be. If he is not answering your call, you don't take to Twitter to look for Ryan Garcia. If Ryan Garcia is not picking your call as his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, you don't take to Twitter to tweet to seek the whereabouts of Ryan Garcia and also other BS of his mental state. If Ryan Garcia is not in a good mental state, why are you putting him on a fight? Why don't you cancel the fight? If you believe Ryan Garcia is not in a good mental state, Oscar De La Hoya can call off the fight, because it is very dangerous to put in a fighter who is not focused on a particular fight in a ring, because his life is at stake. You would be an accessory to murder if all goes wrong, because you know for sure that he is not mentally okay. And you being a practitioner of the sports know how dangerous that is firsthand. So why are you continuing with this schedule with Oscar Durante? It is all because of money, and you are just furious that he called you guys out. Yes, I disagree with Ryan Garcia on calling you guys out, but you also are the big boys. You are the matured people. You also don't reply same on social media. At least he did it to your face. You are doing it on social media. That's a coward move by Oscar De La Hoya. That is a coward move by Oscar De La Hoya to call us Ryan Garcia on Twitter. It is a coward move by Oscar De La Hoya. And people like him, of all people, who has competed at the highest level, a golden boy, literally for that matter, shouldn't be doing this. He should understand the sports more better. Yes, Oscar, you people did not enter his dressing room after the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, and that brought a lot of brouhaha. You had a lot of time to settle this. You had over 4 or 5 months in order to settle this, and you have not done that. That shows that you people are running the business with ego, and that should not be the case. You should run the business as a well-structured institution. Your client has concerns, you address the concerns of the client. You don't wait till now for that to still come out in the public domain. If it has truly been addressed, then Ryan Garcia wouldn't have behaved the way he would. And B-Hop is letting his ego and his achievement override the fact that he is no more a boxer. Yes, he should know that. I don't want to get worked up, but Ryan Garcia, you don't expect your team to fully protect you and be behind you if you keep quitting like that in the ring. If you keep quitting like that, you would kill their vim or vigor they are using to support you. Yes, through thick and thin, they need to be there for you, but through thick and thin, you need to give off your utmost best. You are a fighter. You are a professional fighter, so we need to see you give it all your best in order to win. We don't need to see you give it all your best in order to lose. And that is what you did against Gervonta Tank Davis. If you could stand up at 11, why couldn't you stand up at 9 or 8? What was stopping you? You just did not want to take any more punishment. And that would make people backslide no matter how they believe in your talents. We don't know the stage at which you are as a fighter, Ryan Garcia. We don't know. Your last fight was with Gervonta Tank Davis, in which you quit. Before that was with Emmanuel the Game Boy Tego, which you went 12 rounds with him. When I interviewed Emmanuel the Game Boy Tego, he showed me evidence of having a hand injury. That is no excuse for Emmanuel the Game Boy Tego. You won the fight via unanimous decision, but it was a boring fight. So you yourself, we don't know your level as at now, and you are jumping into a ring with a fighter like Oscar Durante, who is a level or two behind Gervonta Tank Davis, your last opponent. You need to put up the best of performance in this particular fight. If not, you are done. That is the truth. If not, Gervonta Tank Davis will not give you a rematch. You will not have an opportunity to fight Devin the Dream Haney or Regress Progress winner. You wouldn't have the opportunity to fight Teofimo Lopez. So Ryan Garcia, all you need to do right now is forget about your promoters. Focus on this fight and win it in an emphatic manner. If not, the way you called out Shakur Stevenson for involving himself in a boring fight, people would come at you. So focus on this fight. Forget all the shenanigans. That can be addressed later, and make sure you come out victorious. I may be bringing my fight prediction later in the day, so stay positive. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor by hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Remember, your greatness has no limits. Thank you.